Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. So the futures market is going to open soon. It might already be open when you watch the video. What I wanted to share with you is my thoughts around gold for the coming week. And things are starting to look good. In my last update, I shared with you this support region for the B wave pullback after an A wave rallied between the 25th of July and the 2nd of August. Then we saw this decline, which is likely a B wave pullback. So you see we're moving in corrective structures. And it is possible that the C wave has started to unfold. I have to say, though, it looks very, very messy. And gold is moving in these very, in my opinion, not impulsive structures. So we have to be on the side of caution. We have to be babysitting the chart, really. You see, really, since April, the market only moved sideways, but most recently, it started to move up slightly, forming higher highs and higher lows, but slowly, very characteristic for this type of wave structure that I'm tracking anyway, which already shows us that we are on the right track, because this is not moving in impulsive structures. I mean, this is just a combination, in my view, of waves A and then a wave one in some kind of a diagonal pattern and awful structures. We can still use the fib levels to guide us, but just be aware that Elliott wave is less predictive in an environment like that, where the structures are corrective. That just has to do with the diagonal pattern that's unfolding here. And why is it less predictive? Because there are more than 10 different corrective structures in Elliott wave. And, sometimes you get 3 wave corrections, then there could be triangles in between and WXY, and it's impossible to say which one it is, really. Still, though, we give our best. And my idea is that a wave 2, circle wave 2, bottomed here on the 25th of July. We are now in the third wave, which, however, is an ABC structure. And I gave you for that B wave pullback a standard support zone that seems to have held. So for the next week, these are the support parameters that are still relevant. Support between 2,386 and 2,455. And then from here, the market could definitely push higher, but the 2,386 level needs to hold. So it is possible the B wave is still unfolding as a wider ABC flat correction. But for now, I can carefully count that low in. Important is only that this Monday, the 5th of August low is holding. That was at 2,403 USD. Looking at the microstructure, then we could say this here is a wave 1, wave 2. Maybe we're now in the third wave of the C wave 4-5. This is not high confidence because the momentum of this move up is not very strong. But if this is the third wave, it should go a little higher, Let's assume the A wave indeed topped and the B wave bottomed. Then the 100% extension points to 2,580. I mean, this is where I'd like that C wave at least to get to, wave C of wave 3. And if we take a look at the bigger picture and we measure the length of the wave 1, circle wave 1, go to the low of the wave 2, then you see that this overlaps pretty much with the 1.236 extension at 2,585. Actually, good Fibonacci confluence there. So there's a cluster of resistance, you could say, around that 2,580 level. In addition to that, the 1.236 extension at 2,585 is a reasonable target for a third wave. So yeah, I think this is sort of what I'm watching. We need to see how the market opens. So if we see direct further continuation to the upside, then I'd say the 2,540 level could be reached within a few days. Bear in mind there is some structural resistance before, especially here around 2,520. If we see a strong move down, which then also challenges the lows here from Wednesday last week, here around 2,420, then I would say at least the B wave is still unfolding. If something more bearish is playing out, then the risk for that will increase below 2,386. So yeah, be aware of this, please. You can also draw a trend line here. I think there are several touch points that might support the price here as a trend. Well, a trend line with at least 3, maybe 4 touch points, and the trend line could support the price while it's going higher. Again, a break below the trend line might be an early signal that this local uptrend is finished and we test the box again. That's the update about gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.